What's up, everybody? Welcome to Vlog Palace. This is vlog number 5, our second 10 games into the season with the New York Yankees. I did not, what a tough 10 games. I did not expect it to go that way. Obviously, I ended it with 3-7. I didn't expect them to lose those 2 games against the A's. I did not expect them to get swept by the Tampa. They split with the Angels, and obviously last night they beat the Royals. But that was tough, man. Those last 10 games, it was a tough 10 games, and the hitting wasn't there. Obviously, Max Fried and Schlittler, who I was very high on, and I'm still am. They didn't pitch that quite well. They allowed a lot of runs and got a lot of hits on them, but it was tough. I mean, the 2 games against the A's, it was just the first game was okay, but the second game, not the second game, the third game against the A's. I just hate those type of losses, 1-0 loss, and the pitching was so well when you allowed a 1 run, but again, the hitting wasn't there. The hitting is that bothers me. You tell me throughout the whole game you can't get 1 run, like seriously 1 run. And then they only had a couple of hits that game, and they couldn't get a run. And I hate those type of games when it's like a 1-0 game. It was like one of the boring game, by the way, but it was so annoying to watch. They couldn't get any hit that game against the A's, and then 3 games against the Rays, we got swept. It was I did say on vlog number 2 that the only teams that will give Yankees will be a threat to the Yankees is the teams in their division. I just didn't think it was the Rays. Looking at the standings, there's the standings right here. So you see Tampa 11-8, Yankees are 11-9, Baltimore 10-10, Boston 8-11, Toronto's 7-11. I know Toronto's going through a lot of injuries, so as soon as they get their players back, they're gonna probably win a lot of games. Boston, I didn't expect Boston to be 8-11. Out of all those teams, I never thought at this moment Rays were going to be number 1. Again, it's a long season. There's 20 games. We're already in 20 games into the season, and we got 142 games left. So it's a long season, and you could win 20 games in a row and still not make the playoffs. You could lose 20 games in a row and you could probably still make the playoffs. So that's why it's a weird league. It's a weird thing, but it's baseball. 162 games. It's not really to overreact. It's just you see the hitting is not there, and you see, the pitching, we expect a lot from the pitching. Obviously, Garrett Cole and Carlos Rodon are going to come back very soon, and but against the Rays, guys, like the second game, what the hell happened to Jazz? What happened to him? Jazz to me looks so lost. How do you not know the rules? You've been in the league for quite some time now. I guess all you do is live and sleep, whatever. You sleep and you breathe baseball, and you don't know the rules. How do you not know the rules? Seriously, how do you not know the rules? And he blew the game. Jazz is just, he's just off, man. He has so much talent, so much speed, but he's just off, man. He's not, I feel like his mind is not on baseball, period. I don't know where his mind is. He's like too, his IQ is so, it looks so low. Like, he's a very low IQ type of player, but there's so much talent. And he really screwed up by giving himself an expectation with the whole 50-50. Come on, man, you don't do that. You just go out there and you play. And he still hasn't gotten a home run yet. He still has 0 home runs, 3 RBIs, and you're averaging 174. Like, your batting average is 174, and he's not playing well. And there is I do believe that by the trade deadline, Jazz will get traded. I do, and I think they should. I think they could get. I don't know what they could get for him. I don't know. Listen, I know it's only 20 games, but can he get better? Oh, sure, he can get better as the games goes on. But I do believe they're gonna have to trade him. They gotta see what's out there. If there's another second baseman out there, or maybe a shortstop that could play second base, they gotta look for something to get back and to play a little better than what Jazz is giving us right now, because he's not playing well this year so far. So let's see how is that going to be taking place moving forward. So that's Jazz. He and then Max Fried also pitched that game. In the second game, he gave up 3 runs, so he didn't have a good game either. And then the third game, Judge, he's getting better. He hit a home run in that game. And Cam Schlittler, he didn't have a good game either. He gave up 3 runs, a lot of hits. Listen, I'm expecting this team to struggle at some point during the season. So hopefully this right here, they went 3-7 this last 10 games. Hopefully this is it. Maybe there's gonna be a little bit, maybe more going in, later on this season. Who knows? But they definitely struggled this last 10 games. And then the 4 games against the Angels, you split 2-2 with the Angels. I didn't thought that the Angels offense worked really good, or maybe they just got hot. Maybe they just got hot in the right moment. But the Angels played great, and now see Mike Trout. Mike Trout's back. He looks back. He looked really good, going head to head with Judge. But the first game, Trout hit 2 home runs. Judge hit 2 home runs. Finally, Trent Grisham hit 2 home runs, and Jose Caballero hit a home run. I think Jose Caballero he's batting a little better. He played a little better this last 10 games. Obviously against the Angels, he played great. The third game was where Jose Caballero a game-winning double. He played great that series. I got to give it to him. He played great. I think he's going to get better as the season goes on. He needs more games under his belt to get better. But I do want to talk about the second game where Boone benches Cody Bellinger and Ben Rice. I don't know why he does that. That's one thing I hate about Boone. Now, I don't know if it's Boone that's making the calls. I don't know if Brian Cashman's making the calls. I don't know if the analytic teams are telling Boone to do it. I don't know, but it's just so annoying. Like, how do you expect to win games when you're benching the guys, you're really your best players? I just don't get it. And then he came out after that game when they lost, I believe 7-1 it was, that we need to be better. Well, how can you be better? Like, isn't your job to put out the best players that you believe you have in your team and to win games? I thought that's what you're supposed to do. But clearly that game, you just like, honestly, I believe that I feel like he threw the game away. It was just a game like, let's just give this game to the Angels. I mean, you bench your 2 best players. You didn't bench anybody. You didn't bench Jazz. You didn't bench, Trent Grisham. Or I understand if you bench Stanton because he has an injury. He has a history about these injuries, Stanton. But Cody Bellinger doesn't have any injuries history, or even Ben Rice. Ben Rice is a young guy. He should be playing every game. That's where I have an issue with Boone. I don't know why he does it. It's annoying. He's been doing it for many, many years since he became the manager of the Yankees. And it's been, 10 years now? Maybe 9, 10 years or something or more. He's keep doing it, and we lost 7-1. And we need to win games. We got to start winning games like we did the first 10, and you know, I know he's gonna keep doing it. So let's see how that's gonna play out. So obviously the third game, Caballero game-winning double, and then also Judge also hit a home run on that one. So he's starting to hit a lot of home runs. And in the fourth game, Judge also hit another home run. Ben Rice hit a home run. Stanton hit a home run. Just we ended up losing that game because Fried, again, bad pitching, gave up 5 runs. That's Max Fried there. I mean, I know, listen, you're not gonna pitch. You're not gonna pitch great every single start, but that was a tough one to watch. He gave up 5 runs on that one, and I mean, Mike Trout, man, that was pretty good. I was pretty cool to see Mike Trout versus Judge, 2 future Hall of Famers. Trout ended up in 4 games. He had 5 home runs. I mean, he had an injury history, but he's playing great so far this year. And then Judge ended up in that series, the Angel series, is 4 home runs, right? So that was pretty. And so we ended up going split 2-2. And then last night against the Royals, it was another tight game. We ended up winning 4-2. Ben Rice hits his home run. I believe that's his 6 home runs. 6 home runs. He has 16 RBIs. And finally, Ryan McMahon hits a home run, and it was a huge one. It was a big home run. And Cam Schlittler pitched pretty good. No runs. He didn't give up no runs. Only the bullpen gave up 2 runs. But Royals they're a decent team. I mean, you got Witt Jr., who I believe is a beast. He's fast. I see him playing WBC, and then you got that guy Garcia. But obviously the record is not what they are, but they're not a bad team. So with that, so that was their last 10 games. They went 3-7. So our record right now 11-9. I believe that the Yankees, Brian Cashman, Boone, are really they're really looking at all the players so far they've been playing: Grisham, Caballero, Jazz, Austin Wells, Ryan McMahon, Amal Rosario. I think they're really looking at these guys closely. They're not going to make any changes until Anthony Volpe comes back. I think that's the big one. I think once Anthony Volpe comes back, that's where Boone and Cashman are going to start making some changes in their rosters. Not releasing anybody, maybe, I don't know, but changing the lineups, changing the defensive, infield positions. You might see Caballero maybe take over third, or possibly take over second. I don't know. Or maybe he might get benched. I don't know. That's a lot. You might see Austin Wells probably get benched. I mean, he's not batting well either. But I think that the key player to all this is Anthony Volpe. I think as soon as he comes back, that's where Yankees are going to start making their moves. Who to play, who to not, who should we bench, who should we get Dominguez in, should we not? They can make a lot of decisions as soon as Anthony Volpe comes back. So I think that's gonna be the huge one. I think they're gonna pretty much change everything. I really do. And then not starting pitching. Starting pitching are good. We already know Cole and Carlos Rodon comes back. That's their pitching rotation. But batting, as soon as Anthony Volpe comes back, that's where they're gonna start making a lot of changes. So I do believe that. And let's go through the stats here. I mean, Judge is getting better. He has 8 home runs, 14 RBIs, batting .240. You see here Stanton, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs, batting .257. And then you got here Jazz, like I mentioned, 0 home runs, 3 RBIs, batting .174. I mean, you got these players, man. Jazz is 1. Trent Grisham batting .145. You got Austin Wells batting .184, and you got Ryan McMahon batting .140. Those are the 4 players that are on your starting lineup consistently. Well, majority of the times, yes, because Boone benches his player, but like it's just I've said it. I mean, I think he should start Amon Rosario permanently on a third baseman as your third base, and he should be batting because he's playing better. He's good. I like Amon Rosario a lot. He's bad. He's averaging 243. So he gets you there a couple of hits. So the guy that's out there who's actually killing it is Ben Rice. He's averaging 339, 6 home runs, and 16 RBIs. He's leading on every category in the Yankees except the home runs, which is judged with number 8. So that's they definitely gotta make some changes, and those are the two guys that I look at the most, is Jazz and Trent Grisham, because I expected them to at least bat a little over 200, and they're batting way under 200, not even close. So hopefully they pick it up. Let's see how they're gonna turn out the third 10 games coming up. So let's go over the schedule here. So you got 2 more games with Kansas City. Then you got 3 games with Boston. Then you got 3 games against Houston. Right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you got 2 games coming in, 2 games with Texas. So it's like 3 games at Boston, 3 games at Houston, and the next 3 games against Texas. So that, to me, that's a little tougher schedule than the last one. So I don't know how they're gonna. And then most of them are all on the road. So let's see how they're gonna play on this next third 10 games. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's see how the Yankees are gonna come back, bounce back. Let's see how these players are gonna bounce back. So I'm looking forward to this. So let's see how the Yankees are gonna play. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. That's all I got for you guys. So this is the Yankees, 11-9. Hopefully they pick it up and play better. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.